That's what one of 8 witnesses tells us he saw today when a man shot and killed a woman, then himself in broad daylight. Police are calling it a murder-suicide and tell us they're investigating it as an act of domestic violence. Good evening, I'm Amanda Shivari. Geneva police responded to Exchange Street just before noon today and found 2 people with gunshot wounds. One was already dead. The other was pronounced dead at Geneva General Hospital. Nina Porciuncula has been in Geneva tracking this investigation all day. That's where she joins us now live. Nina, what do we know about the victims at this point?
Well, Amanda, police have not released their identities yet, but families confirmed to us that they were Pedro Pacheco and Emily Carson. They were apparently a couple, and today was Emily Carson's 38th birthday. I want to show you how the scene looks like right now. We have some flowers and candles to remember the victims of today's incident. I spoke with one of the witnesses, and he recalled the disturbing details of this crime. We'd like to warn you that what he's about to say is graphic.
He shot her while she was down. That's what hurt me the most, was to see somebody get shot while they're already down, and he's still doing it to her, and then he turns it on himself.
It's a scene Stephen Pine will never forget. When he went out to get groceries before noon, he never thought he would be an eyewitness to a murder-suicide in Geneva. Stephen says he saw the woman driving a black SUV with a man in the passenger seat. He was in the car right next to them. They were stopped at the traffic light on the corner of Castle and Exchange Street.
She jumped out of her driver's side, and she left the door wide open, didn't even close the door, and just took off running. And then he jumped out of the car and started chasing after her.
Stephen recalls how the man caught up with the woman on this parking lot.
I could actually see him holding her by her right arm and basically flailing her, like throwing her around, and then kicking her in the chest.
And then that's when Stephen says the man shot the woman multiple times before shooting himself. He called 911. When police arrived, the man was already dead. The woman was transported to Geneva General Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. Geneva Police Chief Jeffrey TRICKLER says the shooting started as a domestic dispute.
My officers deal, unfortunately, with domestic violence on a daily basis, and it's sad to see when it results in such a tragic incident as this.
And as police continue their investigation, witnesses like Stephen Pine will remember the chilling details of this crime.
It was so traumatizing that I don't think I'll ever forget it.
Police recovered the weapon at the scene, and they also impounded a vehicle that was related to this incident. Amanda?
Nina, you spoke with families of both of the victims. What else did they have to tell you this evening?
Well, family members of Pedro Pacheco said he has 2 kids from a previous relationship, but he and Emily Carson did not have any children together. They said he was never a violent person and that they are surprised that he was able to do something like this. Now, with Emily Carson, I spoke with one of her sons. He is 20 years old and he has 2 younger siblings. He said that his mother was a nurse at Geneva General Hospital, where she was transported earlier.